Calm down. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm waiting for Triple T on here. Where you at? Where they at, though? Alright, I just sent the link for Triple T. What's up, Ricky Bobby? Yeah, you first, your last. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Glad to hear there's some normal folk up there, man. Canada sounds like a freaking liberal wasteland. Yeah, everybody share this out to your folks, to your people, all over social media. Let's get some people in here. That might very well be the truth, Roger. I don't know. I try my best with some people and I wash my hands. Well, who do we got coming on here? Oh, who's this criminal?
What's up, man?
Nothing much. Eamon, he's my buddy from across the pond. He's from Eddie Old England, mate.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, all right. Well, first of all, let me just say I appreciate you letting me come on to your channel to conduct this interview. That means a lot.
No problem, brother.
Okay. So for those you don't know, my name is Triple T. I have two YouTube channels. One is Triple T Reactions. The other one is Dark Down Reactions. Now, many of you have been one of the first artists that I ever reacted to on my original channel, the Triple T channel. And I popped into you live the other night after you broke your face. I started chatting with you and asked if you wanted to conduct an interview, and you agreed. So let me just go over some of the things that people may not know about you, because I don't want to ask, the normal boring questions that most people ask in an interview. All right, so you were born. Well, first of all, I don't know if you want people to know this or not, but I'll probably throw it out there. Happy early birthday, because your birthday is going to be in 2 days on the 24th of April.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. You're quite welcome. Now, you founded Hillbilly Murder Records and White Trash Incorporated clothing line. You were born in Hancock County, West Virginia, raised in Warrenton, West Virginia. Your family grew up in a humble beginning of Kings Creek Trailer Park. You worked hard to work to reach the lower middle class of West Virginia. You entered the major battle in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, on the rap battle scene. Uh, you were put on BET television, Big Trigger with 50 other MCs, and you later crowned the champion. Correct?
It wasn't on TV. It was a big Tigger battle, but yeah, it was like came through Pittsburgh.
Okay. You also After you won that, you won every major battle that came through the Metro Pittsburgh area from 2003 to 2005. You won the Jay-Z Rockefeller Records MC Battle Champion in front of 25,000 fans with over 350 MCs competing around the country. You also won the Sprite Summer Jam MC Battle and the MTV Regional Battle. You competed in the Scribble Jam, the largest and the most respected MC battle in the world, and you also won a handful of smaller battles. In your early years, you were most noted for dissing 50 Cent on a live stage while battling another MC, getting thrown out of the concert, and you still won the championship.
He's being a
Is
dick,
that
man.
correct?
Yeah, he's being a dick backstage.
So what happened?
He's being a dick. He thought he was a
You
big
want
deal. He thought he was a big deal. Like, I mean, he was a big deal, but like, he thought my press packets back then. I'm trying to give my press packets to everybody to see what's going on. Everybody want to get a deal, and he thought my press packets were a bomb. I'm like, give it to Manila folder, dude. Like, it's not that. Get the fuck out of here and this and that. When everybody else was cool as shit. Freeway, Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes, anybody else that came through there.
So you dissed 50 Cent and got thrown out the stage and still won the championship.
Yeah, it said the guy couldn't beat me with 5 dimes, and if they bring back out 50 Cent, and his set was horrible, and he yelled at his DJ, Green Lantern, and everybody went crazy, and then they were like, "Security, get out of here." I think that might have cost me the deal too, because they were on the way out. They were like, "Man, just what's your shoe size?" And I was like, "I just won." I was like, and then they sent me a pair of shoes, but Jay-Z was laughing, so fuck them. I don't care. Fuck them all. Fuck Jay-Z.
That is tough right there. All right. After that, um, you smoke and cleared from the. Let me see. After you smoke cleared from all the MC battles, you were put off the hip hop music due to promises and major labels, and none of them came through. Um,
Yeah, they wanted to
then
change me, man. They wanted to change me. They wanted me because, like, prior to what you're saying, I was, um, let's say that I had to go in front of a judge, and he told me that taking other people's cars and property was wrong, and that I had to go
uh
and stay at a place for a while that wasn't my home. So while I was at that place behind bars, I did that. So they thought, wow, this guy can battle. Oh, he's white too, just like Eminem. But this guy's been locked up. Let's make him the white gangster. I was, no, 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 no. No, I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
also they want you to lie about who you were. That's why you didn't do it.
I mean, it's nothing new. People are doing that right now online. Like, so yeah, that's what they wanted.
I
People
got
wanted
you.
to lie.
All right. So after you did all your battles, um, you released "Calm Before the Storm" EP in 2009. You released "Hillbilly Hustle" came out in 2010, and in 2012 you released "Mini Thin Hillbilly," "Down and Down," and all three albums did more than they expected. Correct?
Yeah, and then after that, a few years after that, I got with Damn It Boy, down there, David Ray, who just co-wrote, you know, Son of a Sinner with Jelly Roll. He had a label called Damn It Boy, and I released Almost Heaven, Living in Hell, and that's where you got Redneck Life. That's where you got Never Forget Where I'm From, Dust on the Bible, songs like that.
Okay. Now, this is what I don't understand. How is it you did all these battles, you won all these championships, and it said that you have performed and shared the stage with the likes of 50 Cent, G Unit, Missy Elliott, Jay Z, Freeway, Beanie Siegel, Fabulous Busta Rhymes, DJ Who Kid, Nas, DMX, Little Kim, Deep, uh, Jaka- Jadakiss,
Jada
Ron
Kiss.
Noodles, yeah, Jadakiss, Ron Noodles, Pittsburgh Slim, Das Noun, Mac Lethal, and Wiz Khalif. If you share the stage with all those people, how are you not considered one of the OGs of the independent country rap scene?
It would depend on who you ask.
I
If you
mean,
just ask
that's
internet
when.
people, if you just ask internet people, probably not. People that know me or actually know the history or took the time to check out some of the other stuff, then they'll realize that. I mean, and it goes farther than that when you get into, I'm doing my own thing with those, just trying with those folks getting my name. Could you imagine going in front of a crowd with Jadakiss and rapping about country shit? Sometimes I wasn't,
Yeah.
but I mean, so they were like, "Well, you're real." They were like, "You're a real motherfucker." Like, so it worked. But then, like, I've shared the stage with pretty much everybody, that in country rap. When I was touring, there wasn't Adam Calhoun wasn't doing really doing music when I was touring and stuff like that. But I've done shows with
Right.
Lenny Cooper, with Ryan, with the Moonshine Bandits, with everybody, redneck souls, like you just tons and tons and tons of shows with all kinds of people and over the years, and there's other people that were on the
Oh,
label on the Damn It Boy label like Forsaken and people like that might not be as well known, but they're good rappers. There's
I also forgot you also wrote screenplays too.
yeah, I write a lot of stuff.
You didn't?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
did or didn't?
I read a lot. I mean,
That's what I'm
nothing that
saying.
ever. I mean, nothing that ever got. I mean, it's just kind of a hobby of mine. I love to write. I love to write like stories and stuff. As you can tell, some of it, like in Coal Miner's Lullaby, that's pretty much a movie in your head, man. And it was from a true story. I just try to give people some hope, and stuff like that. And you know, a dad speaking from heaven to his children and his wife after a really bad, really bad situation.
Now, is it true that your styles and influences are like from Southern hip hop, country rap, battle rap, and some horrorcore roots?
Yeah,
Yeah.
country, hip hop, mostly MCs, not rappers. Um, that kind of
Okay.
deal.
So, with all that being said, here's my first question for you. If someone never heard of Mini Fin and their first time meeting you in one paragraph or less, what would you tell them who you are as a person and as an artist?
Person trying to gain wisdom and uh, live by example, live with good character, a good father, a good provider, blue collar, Christian. As a musician, a great storyteller who pulls from his own life, going to make you feel exactly what they were feeling in that moment. And I can also write some really funny stuff, make you laugh.
That you can. That you can, because you made me laugh on the last song, Break Your Face. I don't know if you watched the live last night, but that one line where you basically told the haters to go F themselves, the way you worded it, I've never heard it told like that before. And that was hilarious. Okay, so here's my next question. How did you come up with the name Mini Thin?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I I didn't come up with that fucking name. To be honest, I was going back and forth, like, because my last name is Malice, spelled Mallas, and I got the tat like across my stomach that says Malice, and I thought that was such a good name for an MC, Malice, like spelled that way, like malicious on the mic, and I was going back and forth, and I was freestyling night before that Jay-Z battle, and I was in my buddy's driveway, we were rapping. I said the word mini thin in a freestyle with my buddy. They were like, "Come on, warm up, dude, warm up." And I was like, "I don't need to fucking warm up. I've been winning these things, dude. I'm good." Like, and then they were like, "Come on." They were just throwing words, and I'd rap off of them. And they were like, "Skinny man," and I was like, "Da da da, mini thin," and da da da. They were like, "Oh my god, that's your name." I'm like, "It's not my name." But I was in DUI class. I couldn't drive yet. I was trying to get my license back. And my buddy went up before me because there was like 5,000 freaking people in line. They all thought they were going to be the Rockefeller fucking records champion. Little did they know he was sitting in DUI class in flip flops and a pair of shorts and a freaking wife beater. You know what I mean? Like, and my buddy went up there and he signed me up as fucking mini thin. I get there and they're like, man, they remembered you from this other battle. I said that was you, but you had changed your name. I was like, what? What are you talking about? And then they were like, mini thin, mini thin. Is it Mini Slim? I was like, Jesus criminy, what are you doing to me, dude? Like I went up there and I just body bagged the dude. Like I literally there was a huge crowd there and I was like pissed at my boy for doing that. And I was like, what did I say to this dude? I said something like, when I first walked up here, I didn't even want to grab the mic, man, because I didn't see nobody. Because this dude's so skinny and black, I thought he was the mic stand. And I put the microphone down and I walked off, and everybody went crazy. He rapped for 30 seconds. I rapped for like 8 seconds, 7 seconds, dude. Put his mic down and left because I knew he wasn't going to beat that. I just had a feeling. And this dude, like, he rapped for 30 seconds about, I pulled a Glock, shoot you in the face, da 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 da. And then, like, I won that first thing, and then I won the whole entire crowd over with that one, that one bar.
And that's how you got stuck with many things.
Yeah, and you can't change it after you win something that big.
That's true. That's true. That's crazy.
That's a true story,
Oh
man.
my God. Oh, I can imagine. I can sit here and just picture you walking up to that guy and saying that he was so skinny and tall.
No, so skinny and black.
Oh, so skinny and black. Okay.
Thought he was the mic stand. Like, I mean, it's just true
Oh
story.
my
Like,
God.
it got way worse, man. It got way worse in there because it was just an all black crowd, and like I had to. There was a dude named Joe Beast who just got released from Aftermath Records with Dre.
Right.
Okay, and he thought that he was just a shit, and like he was just like the king of fucking Pittsburgh. And this is like, I just went to a school where Wiz Khalifa was. He went to Taylor Alderdice High School. That's where he got Taylor Alderdice from. Because I'd won these other battles. I went with my boy Dwayne. He was like an MC named Dynamite. And they taught us there, or they wanted us to teach the kids there. Like they wanted them to watch like the Beef DVD. And I'm like, what the fuck has this got to do with me? They're like, we want you to tell people how to battle. But they like, you can't cuss. Because there was a teacher there. So I battled my buddy. And then I, threw some insults at the teachers and all the kids laughed. And then Wiz came up. He was like, I'll do this. I was, all arrogant. So I smashed Wiz Khalifa when he was a senior in high school, and then Mac Miller ran away. May he rest in peace. But this was, it went outside after that, and we just were ciphering, battling, and doing this stuff. And Mac was like, "Oh God," like he just like ran down the road, and it was just a good experience. And Wiz was still pissed about that, and that's why I kind of did Buck Wild and Free, and he responded on Twitter. But yeah, there was Joe Beast. What I was saying, he's in the video for "In the Club" for 50 Cent in the video. That's it. But he was like, this motherfucker white dude, he could never do that. I was like, dude, motherfuckers don't even know you, man. Like he just kept saying stupid shit, and he tried to get up on the mic, like he was like, because he was from Aftermath in this battle type thing, and I was like, he started with all this Jerry Springer, white trash, and all this stupid goofy stuff, and like I was like, just grabbed the mic again. And I was like, I'm going to kill you like I did that dude. And he was like, you couldn't end my career for da 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 da. I was like, Dre already ended it. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, he already cut you from the label. I was like, you come back to the Pittsburgh like a conquering hero, but you got dropped from the math like an extra zero. Put the mic down. The crowd went nuts because it was Aftermath Records.
Right.
And then he got dropped like a zero. I mean, if you just had to be there, man. It was just absolutely insane. Insane. Wise, witty bar. I mean, just I don't know where it came from, to be honest with you. On the spot, like.
Now can you naturally freestyle?
I'm not on my prime of freestyling anymore. I mean, but like I used to fucking just go off. Like it's a mentality you have to have. You got to be in that mode to honestly just be freestyling. Like I would be walking like through a mall or through like anywhere in Walmart, anywhere, just everybody I'd see, I would just in my head, I would just rip them apart. No matter what they're doing, if they're fat or skinny, or their shoes, or their hat, or the way they looked, or their glass, anything that they could possibly have that I could think of, I would just do that constantly. And I don't do that anymore, in my head. Now I'm more like, well, I'm a dad, I take care of my girls and go ahead and write this song and try to relax and watch some entertainment. So, I mean, I can write stuff, but I don't freestyle like I used to, man, like crazy like that. I mean, if I had to get
So
into that
basically,
mentality, I
so you're
probably
telling
could.
me so you're telling me that you would go out in public and just see a random person, and in your mind you would just like just straight diss them?
Dismantle the fuck out of them. Everybody I could. Men, women, children, anything that I seen. products on the shelf, like anything. I was just thinking, driving in the car, seeing other people in the car. I would go on and on, like in my head. It's just like this constant movie playing where I'm on stage and it's me versus that person, or dissing his car in front of other people, or doing this and that. It was just this the way it was. That was the mentality. That was the mode. It was destroy.
So how were you able to get out of that mindset? Because you just can't shut that off once you're there.
Well, you don't battle for a while, and you meet a chick, and some shit happens, and like labels, like they want to change you and do all this. It's pretty much in Country Roads. It's the last
Okay.
verse. It's the last verse in Country Roads. My remix of it.
How did you end up in Pittsburgh battling in West Virginia?
It's only 40 minutes up the road, and that was the only place that there was any music and stuff going on, any hip hop type
Oh, okay. So
at
I
all.
got you. I got you.
Because like this is West Virginia, and I live like right here. I'm like 5 minutes from PA and 5 minutes from Ohio. It's true.
You know where Maysville is, West Virginia?
Where?
Maysville.
No, I've toured all over the state. I don't know where that is.
That's where my mom was at.
Where was that? I mean, where's that at? What's that by?
Um,
Eastern
I
Panhandle?
have to pull it. So it's on the far right, up top, like you're going towards Maryland, towards Hagerstown. Take 81 to get to it. You have to go through it.
Northern Panhandle, holler, yeah. That's the Eastern Panhandle type. I've done some shows out that way in Martinsburg, couple across the state in Maryland and Virginia. I never. There's like a big gap between like Morgantown and then like
That's the town she lives in, Morgantown. She lives right outside of Morgantown.
Then yeah, I mean that's right. That's where WVU is. And yeah. She's just a little suburb I hadn't heard of, a little city probably, or a
Yeah.
little village. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They don't. You been there?
Yeah.
We don't play, do we?
No. The first time I went to see her, because I grew up in Maryland, in Frederick, Maryland. My grandma was from Hagerstown, and my mom and dad worked in Montgomery County, Maryland. So she moved to West Virginia because she didn't have to pay taxes on her retirement. And the first time I went to see her there, I know what moonshine smells like. I know what it smells like when it's mashing. I was like, Mom, what's that smell? She's like, oh, that's just a shine. And we drive by this guy's house, and there's a sheriff's car in the front yard, and there's a steel going. I said, there's a daggone cop car there. She's like, oh, yeah, that's the sheriff. They don't care. I'm like, what the Sam Blake? Where are you living at? She's like, well, we don't even have 911 yet. I'm like, oh, my God.
We
She's
are 911.
way up in the mountain.
And City
Yeah.
Bitch. 3 shots to the chest is 911. That's us, man.
Yep.
All right, Damon, be safe, man.
All right. So, why did you take such a long break in music?
You mean like the past few years? Mm-hmm. Taking a break a couple times, but yeah, the past few years, honestly, I just had some issues with anxiety. I got anxiety issues real bad, and I was trying to work on that stuff, and then like I started to just fade a little way away from music. I got complacent because, like we talked before, I'm an alcoholic. I've been sober 20 years. There's a lot of different things I can get addicted to, man. I got addicted to complacency. The money was coming in. I bought me a house, basically off City Bitch alone, and everything was going good, and I was pretty happy, and I was messing around with different music and this and that, and I just stopped touring a little bit, and we had a scare with my mom. She got through that. Thank God, by God's grace, and I just got kind of complacent, chilling, working around the house, working on this house. I just became like a handyman. Maybe I needed a break. And then I was getting ready to get back into it, and I was shooting the video for Break Your Face. That shot it'll almost be 2 years ago this June, I think. That video is old. I put that song out quite a while ago. So
Mhm.
the week of that video, my girl got pregnant. So there went 9 months, and then she's almost a year. So there went another 18 months. So I took couple years off, and then that happened, and this, and the next thing you know is I haven't put out a song since probably 2017. Put
Yeah,
out a video or
almost
song from 2016, 17, or something like that. And
like 7 years.
also, I think it might have had something to do with just me being happy because Trump was in office. Also, because I didn't have anything really to bitch about. I was making more money. I was doing everything. Like the hustle mentality, a little bit died in me. I did. I got complacent, man, and it is what happened. I didn't care. I didn't keep up with country rappers or what was going on. I didn't give a flying fuck, man. I really didn't, boss. I didn't care. I was just like, I felt so good working with my hands and building the upstairs and the drywall and the room, which is now my baby's rooms and the master bedroom. I basically from framing all the way up. Me and my buddy Gary, we did that whole thing and did a lot more work too. Um, Fences, all kind of stuff, and I enjoyed it. I loved it, and I was, after I met my girl, she got pregnant. We got little Audrey, who is going to be a year old on the 2nd, which is 10 days away. She's going to be a year. Um, so yeah, that's basically it. And then like a couple months ago, I just started. I did a live. I said I'm back. I'm gonna do some shit. I got some stuff for y'all. So man,
Okay.
finish editing. Finish editing that video. Let's do this. Here's a song. Here's some other ones. I got City Bitch 2 in the chamber, man. Um, that's what people want. That's the
Yeah,
algorithm right there. And I let you hear the other one, man, the softer one with D Ray on the hook.
which was pretty damn good.
Easy
Okay,
win
so
if I do it right.
what can the fans expect from you with this new album that's coming out?
I think I'm gonna call it American Savage or South Rising. They're gonna hear me address a lot of problems, mostly pointed execution style at woke motherfuckers. And your regular mini thin singles, your regular mini thin deep songs. You're just gonna get the same me. That's that you've heard before, but it's gonna be new tracks and everything. Little better videos, little bit better audio. Like I said, I had some money, bought new mics, bought new stuff, monitors. My boy's got the red camera, as you've seen from City Bitch till Break Your Face. You see the video quality change. I mean, my goodness, that one could have been a little independent movie, man. It was pretty cool. He did a great job
Oh
on it.
yeah, most definitely. All right, now you've addressed this in a lot of your songs in the past. People, because you're a white guy who raps and from West Virginia, you rock the rebel flag, and I'm sure people have called you racist. A lot of people may not know that you have a biracial daughter, correct?
Yeah, my pancakes. Yeah,
What do you say to people when they come at you sideways and they call you a racist? And how do you deal with it?
I don't say anything. Fuck them. Like Ronald Reagan said. I mean, like I said to you, like if you're explaining, you're losing. I don't got nothing to explain. I have not a word to explain. She's one of the people I'll die on this planet for.
Most definitely. And that's what it should be.
There's another. I mean, I don't tell the story, but there's another dude. Regardless of color or whatever, that when I was writing Coal Miner's Lullaby on the back of an eviction notice in the middle of the winter and gathering up snow, in a big old plastic trash can so I can melt it and pick out the pine needles just to flush the toilet. And it was either the electric or the gas, and I didn't have a lot. Um, so I picked electric because that would make the studio work during the day. I mean, I could see my breath when I was recording. Me and my dog slept in front of the stove. He came and seen that shit. I wouldn't tell my family or anybody like that. Not my parents, nobody, what was going on. I kept everybody away. And he came and seen that and just fucking put every bill on his fucking credit card because I had even forgotten because I don't ask for favors from people. If I do something for somebody, I do it out of my heart. But he called me up like, dude, they're gonna take my license to do this. I got pulled over. I need to get my car out of the impound now, or I'm gonna lose my job. And this, and I just gave him my credit card, man. And he remembered, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got me back, helping me do that. He was like, here, dude, here's your shit. Like, you can't live like this. And I was like, I'm fine, man. Like, he just like called all the things myself with the bills. He was grabbing them, like, boom, paid everything off right. You know what I mean? And the heat, everything was back on. And then I was like, man, I got a shot here. I got a shot.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Nobody
It's
knows
good to
that.
have good friends like that.
I ain't put that in a song yet. And by the way, just in case, I'm not explaining, but he was black. He's a black guy. So they don't know fucking me. They don't know me. I don't care if they know me. People know that the ink on me, they my daughter, my family, they friends, real people, they know me.
Exactly. I'm the same way. I mean, I got 3 grandsons that are biracial, and I get told that I'm racist all the time, and I'm like, dude, you just don't even know. But my wife, she's mixed, so if you know, you know. If you don't, oh well, that's on you.
I don't give a shit. I talk about race. I talk about whatever I want to talk about when I want to talk about it. You know what I mean? I have no
Hmm.
problem with black folks. None at all. I hate Black Lives Matter. It's a socialist fucking evil,
I agree,
Marxist fucking organization and a scam. Okay?
100%. Yep,
It ain't nothing to do with it. It's a trick. It's a wordplay game. And they're scamsters and filthy fucking Marxists that want to destroy America. That's all it is.
yeah. I
The
mean, they
victim
raised two
mentality.
billion dollars. They raised $2 billion. They didn't give them that 1 cent of it to the inner city black kid.
They didn't give none of
It
it to
was
the
all.
families of the graves they walked over. But I'm not going to get into that right now, man. I'm not going to get into it. You'll
I,
hear about
I'm,
it.
I'm right. I'm right there with you. Trust me, I'm right there with you.
Hey, I
All
appreciate
right.
everybody that's tuning in right here. You know what I mean? All you guys, I haven't really got to address any of you guys on here, but maybe after the interview's done and shit, we'll do a contest or something. I got Rebel Flag masks here. I got CDs and shit. We'll do some free giveaways. Anybody that's my fan on there. It looks like mostly your people because my people are all fucking drunk probably already, dumbass, hillbilly motherfuckers. Um. Anyway, okay, Mike Heasy, he's with me. What's up, boss? OG fam from '07. You know what? Every third snap or every third super chat, I'm gonna give something away to people. But try to give more than 99 cents so you're not fucking the kid over here. But go ahead, I'm gonna give something away. If I say your name, I'll tell you what to do.
All right. So, do you have any plans for any tours in the future, or do you just gonna keep it local?
Remember I said I had anxiety?
Hmm.
It ain't anxiety about I go on stage in front of motherfucking million people and don't give a shit. It's traveling that fucking bugs me. If I'm not in control or some shit like that. Like, it's weird, but I hate to fucking drive. I used to drive everywhere. I'd live in my car. So it's really fucking weird. And the doctor that was prescribing me the medicine that really worked when I was touring, he passed away. And there's so many fucking crackheads in this state and all around here now that they won't prescribe the medication that I need because I'm on this other medication. They're like, oh, it conflicts with that or whatever. I'm just like, I,
Right.
I was on it for like 6 years. Okay. I didn't abuse it. I didn't do anything. I'm not a fucking crackhead. Like, what's wrong with y'all, man? Like, let me live my life. But we'll see. There's a place up the road, man, that just opened up called the Gideo. A black guy opened a country western bar in Weirton, West Virginia. Oh my God. But we're gonna do I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of him. My boy Ill Will knows him. And he's gonna see if we can do a show there. And I think I'm gonna shoot the video for City Bitch, which everybody here that's listening, you are invited to be in my video. Any fan, all the time. If you're around, go to my Facebook. I'm gonna put like City Bitch, not even auditions, just City Bitch. I'll tell you what to wear, where to be, and what time you come. You're in the fucking video. You're in a mini-thin video. Simple as that. I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna have some. I'm not saying you can come in with a 350-pound fucking friend, and I'm gonna put her first and forefront when I have some chicks that are gonna go ahead and I'm making sure that I got a feature. I got to make sure that there's a few things there, but you're gonna be in my video. All right. There's a second. Oh, Timmy Boggs. Look, he looked like a fucking juggalo. He looked like Madrox or some shit over there. He just gave $4.99. Anyway, all y'all are
Appreciate
welcome
that.
to be in there, man. Go to Mini Thin's Facebook and everybody go subscribe, like, and go comment on every one of my fucking songs if you can. I'm trying to get my algorithm. Uh, that's why I'm doing this on my channel and not his. I will do an interview. I'm gonna get you back, man. I'll do one on yours. I'm gonna do that shit. But yeah, man, I'm gonna do a little show there, and after the video, maybe people can go there and get a show. You know, and everybody that shows up to be in the video, they don't got to pay the cover.
Right.
I'm gonna pay people back, man. I love my fans.
Okay.
I
That
love
sounds
them, and I
awesome.
mean it. I mean, I try to do stuff for them, and I don't tell nobody. Well, you just won something. Lori's World. I think Lori's World was the third one. I don't know. That's your old
Yeah, it
lady, right?
is. Yeah.
Is that your old lady? Was that the
Yeah.
third one?
Yeah, it was.
Was that the third chat or the super chat?
Yeah, I
All
believe
right.
so.
Well, I'm gonna send you.
Yeah, it was the
If she
third
get
one.
pissed off at the rebel flag, I ain't gonna send you a fucking rebel flag, fucking mask. If your old lady don't like it, some people got beef with that, some don't. It's
Nah, we don't care about that.
good. Well, I ain't sending you one anyway. I'm gonna send you like an old CD, my demo.
I appreciate that. All right, so is there any independent artists that you would like to do a collab with?
Not
Or you don't
really.
like doing collabs? Not really.
I like doing them, dude. I'm the worst at picking collabs. I fucking have like I'm a degenerate moron when it comes to that shit. Just straight retarded because I had twice in my life, man. This is twice. I had chances. There's Wacky Jackie with the first one of the second round. Somebody keep track of that. Lori, please keep track of this stuff. You guys won the Wacky Jackie. There's two more, and then somebody's gonna win some. Free giveaways, bitch. Mini Thin Nation. I don't know, regulator family. But
There we go.
what was I talking about?
About doing collabs.
Oh, collabs. Like I had the chance to have either there was four people and I could afford two collabs. There was Haystack and Cannabis and Yelawolf and Royce the 5'9". And guess which two I picked? Yeah, that's what happened. And then it came around again. It was like JC was in the studio, John Connor for the thing, or David Ray was like, "Man, I'd get you a Jelly Roll verse right now, dude. He's probably just give it to you, or fucking $50, $100." I was like, he doesn't with everybody. I'm trying to get someone different on there. Let's just throw John on it. Now Jelly Roll's the number one fucking artist in country music. So
Yeah,
I'm just like, I should just not do it, or whatever I think I should do. I should probably do the total opposite. Not that
this
those
is the
songs
total
like
opposite. Yeah.
not that those songs with Cannabis or Stack turned out. I mean, Stack ain't my favorite person, man. Believe me. But not that those songs didn't turn out good. But just for like,
Right.
you don't make people that run out and try to get a lot of collabs. Those songs aren't the ones that make them, man. Neither does the Happy Go Lucky single or something like that. You touch somebody emotionally, you got a fan for life. That's why people
Yep.
automatically gravitated towards they didn't love Tupac for I Get Around. They love Tupac for Dear Mama. They love Tupac for
Yes.
and those
Yes.
type that that's how they fell in love with the artist. They didn't love Eminem or fall in love with him because of My Name Is. They fell in love because I'm cleaning out my closet and Stan and all those tracks like that. It's those ones, man. It's not the singles. They might get you the views and the money because they're the ones that get the spins and shit. But the repeat customers that'll buy your whole album and love you and won't leave you, those are the ones. Those are the tracks that gets them. And you can help
Yeah.
change somebody's life, man. We spoke earlier, man. Breaking down, help.
Oh yeah.
I wrote that for me, but it helps people get clean somehow. I think only God can do it, and He's just using me as a tool. You know what I mean? To do it, I'm a tool. I'm God's tool. I like that. I think Timmy Boggs might have just won.
You did.
You're some cheap motherfuckers in here. Somebody's dropping 50 bombs in your chat the other day. These fucking nickel and dime motherfuckers talking about you just got a 50 bomb dropped on you. Your old lady's over here with giving me a $1.49, $2.98 and bullshit. This
Hey,
ain't coupon. Hey, motherfucker.
I'm married to Satan's daughter. What do you expect?
It was awesome to
Got
meet
Brady
him.
straight with a $20.
Brady Straight, what's up? Come be in City, bitch, bro. It was a damn fucking honor to have you be in that fucking video, bro. And everyone did a great job. It was 120 degrees in that thing. When then the lights came on, them fucking hot ass lights. Oh,
I was talking about that on my live last night when we were talking. Me and Michael was talking about your song "Breaking Face." There's a lot of people don't realize there's a big industry in the underground fighting. There's three things in the deep south. You got cockfighting, dog fighting, and underground fighting, like fight clubs.
I
That
mean,
stuff is
this isn't the
it's a lot
deep
bigger than
south.
what people think.
This isn't the deep south, but if you can swing and you got a little bit of jujitsu skills or something like that, people will. You might be able to make a buck or two around here.
And you have trained in martial arts too, haven't you?
Yeah, Chunkukdo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, a little boxing, I wrestled. Basketball was my thing though. But somehow I didn't end up being Larry Bird or Jason Williams. I tore my ACL being a dumbass drunk in college. I was redshirted at a stupid school that I never should have went to. Uh, there was my college basketball career gone. And I did that right out of jail. That was funny. I just walked on the team like that. It was like I was a whole different animal then though. Like swole as a motherfucker, and I'd been working, dude. I'd dunk a basketball off one step. Like, and I'm only like 5'8", dude, maybe with my shoes on. So it was crazy. And now it's like, ow. Getting out of bed.
You tell me you were dunking at 5'8"?
Yeah, oh yeah. Not a joke. There's witness.
Damn. Little Spuds, that on Spuds, what was his name? Spuds McKenzie?
That's the dog. Spud Webb, I think you mean.
But Spud Webb, yeah. All right.
I'm
Thinking about it,
proficient
just
in
drop
crowbar from Kmart. I love
another
it.
$9.99.
I think the next person, it ain't Lori. Don't be giving me 99 cents, Lori, and expecting something in the fucking mail. I'm gonna send you 2 stamps in an envelope and be like, there you go. I'm gonna mail you a fucking cigarette. Or a dime bag of gas.
Got her.
I'm gonna mail her a dime bag of gas, unleaded. So you can put in the car. That's what you get for $1.
Oh, I love it. Yes, my wife's getting roasted by Mini Thin. Heck yeah.
Maybe a scratch
Keep
off.
giving it.
Maybe a scratch off.
Oh, shit.
Little perfume bottle, King Cobra, some shit like it. Oh shit. Half a Swisher Sweet, a short. No, that's awesome. She helps you on here, man. My old lady, she'll come on and give a heart sometimes.
I did it to help him with his fans. I did it 3 times so that the third person would get a prize. I was supporting you, Minnie. So you
I
keep your
appreciate it, darling. I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna send you
gonna
that.
help you no more tonight.
Look, she got
That's
mad.
hilarious.
She got mad at you, at me. She got mad.
Nah, she messes around like that. So you being from West Virginia, there is a infamous person that you're very well known
Oh,
to
come
know in West
on.
Virginia.
Here we
Mr.
go.
Dirky White.
Dirky Castle.
Dirky Castle, yeah.
Come on, what do you want?
What's the deal with that guy?
I don't
I
know.
mean, he sits up there and talks about how he beat Jelly Roll in rap battles.
It's a lie.
As far as I know, the dude can't even rap.
No, he can't. He tries. He came up here to try to do some little thing. I tried to help him as much as I could. Actually, after Shane passed away on Buck Wild, I tried to get a reality show together called Hillbilly Hustle. That's actually how my first album got named. I was like, and I had a few of the cast members that were down, and Dirky was down. I mean, Dirky's magic on a camera. If you could put him in different types of situations, he would be good on something like that. Just living and doing that. But when it comes to like music, anything like that, or just living, he's not too good at that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Just like reality, stuff like that. He's out there, man, and I've heard so many claims. I've heard him dissing me. I heard him dissing Jelly. I heard him dissing Ryan Upchurch. I've heard him dissing all kind of people. And I had enough of it one time. And I should play. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be a good Christian. I'm not going to play what I got recorded. I'm not going to. But let's just say he had his mom call me once and he told on me. Like,
Whoa, really?
yeah, yeah. And I'm not trying to
Damn.
start. I won't. I'm done with beefs. I'm not responding to anybody anymore about nothing. You know, Manny Thin, I heard what you put on the internets about Dirky. Like, I love her. That was cool, but I mean, like, it was crazy. Okay, dude, I had him come and try to do backup once or twice. We were at the Charleston Civic Arena for the Rough and Rowdy. Fucking Ric Flair was right next to me, dude. His booth was. He was fucking hammered. Whatever he was on, man. I don't think people in America even have it yet. Whatever he was on, man. He fell down and pissed straight up in the air in the bathroom. I had to get and he's like, help me up. I was like, motherfucker, quit pissing on yourself. First, like, I just grabbed him from the back and I got him up and he's like, I really appreciate that. I was like, man, I just asked you for a selfie and you said no and you're paid to do selfies here. And he's like, I don't know. I was just like, woo! I walked out of there. If that would have been on camera, dude, oh, geez. But Dirky started trying to sing Country Roads. And I'm not a singer. He's not a singer. The dude that sang the hook needed to do that. And when you're just there, you get the people moving and that, you know what I mean? It's not that kind of deal. So
Right.
that's what happened. Come on in, baby. But I mean, I tried everything I can, but it's just every few years he's going to pop up and say something. All right. And do something for attention or to yell at somebody or get some beef or something like that. Then he'll be your friend again. That's what he really wants. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a mean spirited
I
guy.
think he needs to go to. I think he needs to go to rehab. Me personally.
I would agree. I would agree. He's probably needed that for a while. I mean, there's just so many things that I could tell you. I really tried my best to help another human being out. But when you watch that movie, believe it.
Okay.
Believe that documentary. Mamie got him kicked out of a show that we were at. He was supposed to do the backup for me. And he brought some young chick in there, said it was 18 or something, not 21 or however old she was, off my name, I think, you know. And boom, there you go, right there. There goes my backup for the show, and I'm screwed, and they're fighting, and it's just a disaster. And then he did something else, and I was like, dude, he's started calling me out, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's just go. Where do you want to meet at? Where's the middle? Let's just get this over with, dude. Me and you. I don't want no cameras. I don't want nothing there. I'm just gonna snap on you. And somebody heard about it, and it was actually, you could search it on the internet. Many Thin Dirky fight or whatever. I don't know. It was a guy that was a fan, kind of mine. He had just heard about me, and he owned a promotion for like fighting, like mixed martial arts. And he like, this dude called me up at like freaking 8 a.m. I'm like, hello. He's like, this is so and so from Fight Promotions. Heard you have some interest. I'm a fan, by the way. I was like, oh, cool. How'd you get my fucking number? First of all, but he called and he said, would you like to fight Derek Castle? And I said, yeah, make it happen. I hung up the phone. I said, yeah. And then he was like, he got back to me. I thought it was somebody messing around. And then he got back to me. He was like, well, he don't want it. He don't want to do it. And he was like, listen, man, let's do this under the table. I can't pay you legally, but I'm going to give you guys a lot of money. We can film this too. We can make this go live. And I was like, I'll do it for free. I'll give my money to charity. I don't care. I just get him in front of me. And I was mad at the time. Now I'm like, I don't care. But he didn't want to do it. I think he had a semi-pro football game or something that weekend.
Yeah, you listen to his stories. He's
But I mean,
I
truly have love for some of them, man. Like I do. It's just Dirky's a different. He needs help, man. He really does. He don't have a bad soul. It's just that I think he's been denied and pushed around and not accepted for a while. And it's just that classic. Let me think of it because it's really good. An egomaniac with an inferiority complex. And that is every addict and alcoholic.
Yeah.
So you're
That's
being
true.
pulled in two different ways. You don't want to lose face ever, but deep down, you know, I was like that. When I was a drunk, oh, I was bad. Bad. You wouldn't like me. Your wife
Oh
would hate.
yeah, I know. Well, trust me, I know. I was an alcoholic for quite a few years. Been sober since 2006, so
You want to say
yeah, I
hi?
know exactly what you're talking about.
You don't want to say hi to people? You don't want to tell them where you just came back from? The beach. Daddy's proud of you. That's my 3-year-old. She just got back. She's a stunner. She's freaking gorgeous. I mean, they're all beautiful. Jeez Louise. She would look like a Viking shield maiden here soon. Lagatha.
Well, tell her I said all boys are the devil, and don't talk to no boys. If
She
anybody
already,
boy comes talk to her, kick them in the knees.
she already knows this.
Yep. All right. So now that you're a father of 3 daughters,
Yeah, that happened really fast.
how
It
has
was
that
just,
how has that changed you as a person and as an artist?
I don't really think it changes me as an artist. Except I think deeper about some things about what I would say, you know, before I say something crazy, you know, using the bitch word or something like that. But if somebody deserves it,
Right.
I'll say it anyway. Um, it gives me more think. I mean, it's life experience, and that's what I draw from. So y'all know that it's going to add some things to it. Um, absolutely. And as a person, oh man, there's nothing like that, dude. You know it. I mean, you got kids, and you got
Yeah.
good parenting skills, and just the love that you feel, and the things, and then you're thinking, oh my god, down the road, all the things that you, when I was 12, when I was 18, when I was 20, like with women, I was like, oh man, no, I don't swallow fucking dip spit. Whoops. Is that a candy necklace? But it changes you because I mean you just your heart gets bigger, man. There's more love. There's more the things that you cared about before that were silly or petty. I mean, I think it's somewhere to something about daughters calming men. I don't know if it was in the Bible or somewhere, but like they're blessing and something. I don't know the exact verse or anything like that, but it's just different, man. You get this little girl, and now Cam's 12, and it's bruh, 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 and she's wanting to wear makeup, and you know, she's beautiful and intelligent, kind-hearted, great character, honest, and a hell of an athlete, man. Oh my goodness. And then this one is just dancing around, learning life, 3 years old, and then you got the one that's actually really learning life. She's about to start walking soon, so it's just amazing, man. You get a different perspective on life. What's up, Griswold? What's
Yeah.
up, Steel Pritchard? What's up, everybody? Loki on here,
Yeah.
country. Jericho sounds like a great man. But anyway, everybody, man, can I get a bunch of thumbs up here? Let me get a bunch of thumbs up and hearts and everything you could possibly do because the man interviewing me here did 4 tours and has 4 purple hearts. And I think everybody should thank him for his salute, or no, I'm sorry, for his contribution to our U.S. military and for everything that he's done. His service, you don't get 4 Purple Hearts, 4, for not laying it all on the line.
The funny thing is, I got them all on my last tour.
Whew. American
I was
flags
testing.
up.
I was trying to test the whole 9 lives theory. That's exactly what I was doing. That's what I tell people.
Get your American flags up, guys. Get them flags going because there's a lot of people around here that thinks that's something. There's something bad about those stars and stripes or the stars and bars. But anyway, this man deserves everything, all of our appreciation. That's huge. I just want to stop and say that, man. I should be interviewing you because all I do is put words together on a beat.
Yeah, but those words, believe it or not, those words help a lot of people through some hard times.
Well, you
It saves
slugging
a lot
through,
of.
you slugging through a fucking sandbox, putting your life on the line is a big deal
I
to
understand
me.
that.
To me,
I
that's a big deal.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. But you have saved a lot of lives. You just don't realize it because you haven't met those lives. But trust me, I guarantee you, your music has stopped somebody from taking their own life.
I've had a few people do it, get out of relationships and get help while they needed it for addiction, and they'd come back and tell me, that I was just holding on, listening to some tracks, and that feels good, man. That's, like I said, God working through you. And you see results like that. That's better than any big numbers or checks or accolades from people like you're fired, you're this and that, and blah blah blah. Those things are nice to hear. They really are for artists, because every artist, I don't care who you are, regardless of who it is, whether they're some actor, a poet, a freaking musician, regardless, they're insecure. Creativity comes with that curse.
Right.
You'll be. I mean, when you got tons and tons of fans behind you, you'll do this and that, but you're just still insecurity in there. There still is, and it's crazy. A lot of times, fear comes with creativity. Also, listen to Jordan Peterson, my man. He'll tell you about all that stuff. It's crazy, man. That dude's too smart for people. People don't deserve him. The people in America don't
That's,
deserve him. Man. Canada sure don't.
you're definitely absolutely right about that. So let me ask you this: uh, you've done said it twice now during this interview, and I don't think a lot of people realize it. But you are a Christian. Do you ever get any slack from fellow Christians by the way you talk?
No, not at all.
Really?
Not not one bit.
That's good.
Never once. They don't judge. They know that it's entertainment. When they meet me in real life, I'm pretty much. I mean, I'm from West Virginia too. I mean, there's just a way that I talk, and but if you watch my actions rather than my words, you'll get it. You get it. I try to
Right.
lead by example, like to other people. I mean, I try to be a better dad. I try to be a better boyfriend, maybe soon to be husband, maybe. I try to be a good son. It doesn't work out, man. It's a constant struggle. Like I said, I got isms. Once you stop drinking, you still have them isms. The selfishness, the pride, the ego, the arrogance, the all those things, man. Fear, all these things, that come out. That's why I try. I got to stay thinking about I'm an alcoholic and what are the things, because I come to this conclusion. I didn't hear this in recovery or in one of those rooms, but I've heard it's separate, and I put them all together. I mean, if you got a problem in your life, usually the answer is acceptance, gratitude, humility, forgiveness, or patience. It's one of those five things, and all those things are circled inside this big circle called faith. You'll find the answer. Am I being impatient? Am I accepting the situation? There's some things I just can't control in this world and trying to change it. Am I fighting against what's happening, against nature or God's will? Have you um, those type of things right there? Hey, Patricia.
That's pretty deep.
Patricia didn't
You
know
know,
her.
because what's that?
Patricia came here for a video. It was a cluster F, the whole video for it. I forget which one it was. I think it was Dust on the Bible. Just absolute chaos. Um, the only one that happened like that, and she came to it, but we welcomed her with open arms, and we made something work. But yeah, man, I really believe in that. Acceptance, gratitude, humility, forgiveness, patience, those things right there, man. If there's a problem in your life, man, really, really diagnose those things. Where can you apply it? I think that holds true, man. And I haven't come up against anything there where I'm like, oh, well, this can't do it. That works with everything from death to school shooting. to someone cutting you off in traffic, to having a fight with your old lady, to any problem you could possibly have. You can go through those, man, and you'll find solace if you really look inside yourself and be honest.
Yeah.
Be grateful for the time you had with people, you know. I think we need armed guards in the schools. I think, you know, I hate to see these things happen. Let's forgiveness in that one and patience to get the right things done and not the stupid things like trying to take everything away from us. Because if you go back to World War II, they didn't want to land on this country. They didn't want here because they knew there was a gun. A famous general said there's a gun behind every blade of grass in America. We have our military, which is the best in the world, and then we have what, 150 million, 100 million other soldiers if it got to be. That's something to contend with. If anybody wants to take that away from you, think about their true motives. I never seen a gun
That's
get
true.
up. I never seen a gun get up, walk around, and shoot somebody by itself.
No, it ain't going to either. Really impossible.
I can't believe you
Scientifically
brought up
impossible.
Dirky. I can't believe Dirky made his way into this. That's crazy, man. I do pray for that boy. I pray for him. I hope he's doing all right. All them down there, man. I don't want to see nothing crazy happen.
Well, he's like the talk of the internet right now. Him and Donald.
Who's Donald?
His cousin. His cousin? Donald White?
Yeah, I didn't meet that one. I met them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Minnie, would you do
All right, so
prison content channel? Yeah, I don't give a shit. I've been locked up. I'll do one on there. Listen to 13 and a half by me. 12 in the box, one judge, half a chance, plus you got the crooked cops. 13 and a half. I like that song. It didn't resonate with a lot of the country rap fans. They're more the county jail overnight types.
right.
But that's good. I mean, not that they're going to jail, but it's better they go to jail than get locked up in long sentences.
You think our country will ever get back to the way it used to be when you were growing up and I was growing up?
No, but I think there will be some positive changes. We just got goofballs in power. Like, I just thought about this. I paid my taxes and I paid a lot. And all that money just went to Vladimir Zelensky, dude.
Yeah.
And then got filtered back to
Sad part. That is the sad part about it.
Fuck that
Let me
guy.
ask you this. If you weren't doing music, what do you think you'd be doing for a living?
Music saved me, man. I'd probably be robbing people or in prison or dead.
That's just because to show the power of music.
Well, I mean,
a lot of people in a lot of ways.
But I mean, I can't really totally say that. I mean, it wasn't just music; it was getting sober, honestly, that allowed me to do music first. So I'd have to say, what would I be doing? Writing movie scripts, writing characters, writing things like that. I'm pretty creative. I design all my own merch, selling clothes, selling things like that. Because I mean, that's where the whole hillbilly hustle thing came from, man. I started, you know, I had access to the decals, and I would go to flea market. You know, I'd go there and sell all these badass decals I designed for Fords and Chevys and whatever it is, windshield decals, all these other ones. And I thought, you know, I'd make $1,000 sometimes on a Friday, and I thought I was the richest person in the fucking world, man. Like, I was renting a place then, and I flipped that into a t-shirt business where I could do it, and then I flipped that into selling jerseys. You know, I was selling all these crazy jerseys, but they were illegal. You know what I'm saying? They were the knockoffs, but they were so damn good people couldn't tell. And then I just about got in trouble for that. And that's when some anxiety hit, and I wasn't running my program the right way, and I'm buying like BMWs and all kind of shit I didn't need, and stuff for my, the shop that I'd opened up that sold graphics and T-shirts and signs and all this entrepreneur type shit. You know what I mean? Like it was pretty cool, but I definitely got greedy. That was where money took over, and it wasn't complacency or love or alcohol. That was when greed and money took over. I gotta watch these things. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep my eyes out on these things, man. Sex, money, all these different things can mess me up if I'm being honest.
Yeah. The devil will try to tempt you in many, many ways.
Yeah.
That is 100% facts.
If
All
you're
right,
out
so
there
now I would
living like
like to ask,
I'll go ahead.
what's that? No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was just gonna tell people, if you're out there living like there ain't no God, you just better hope you're right. I usually end every one of my lives with that. That and be your brother's keeper, your sister's keeper, and just try to do the next right thing in life. If you walk around with that mentality, what's the right thing to do? It's
I had a
hard.
young kid tell me. I had a young kid tell me one time. He said, you're wasting your time on all this God stuff. I said, well, why do you say that? His name was Jacob. I said, why do you say that, Jacob? He said, because there's no God. I said, really? I said, so where do you go? Where do you go when you die? He's like, that's it. Lights out. There's nothing. I said, all right. Let's say you're right. Let's say that there is no God. Let's say there's no heaven or hell. And once we die, there's nothing there. I said, what did I really waste? What did I lose out on? Going out to the club, getting drunk, blowing my money, right? So let's say if I'm right, which I am, and there is a heaven or hell, are you willing to bet your soul you want to burn for eternity? I said, if it was me, I would try to tend to take my stance on it because if I am right, eternity is a long time, young man. He started thinking about it, and 2 weeks later, he come back and he says, where do you think I can get a Bible at? I said, I'll bring you one. I gave him a Bible and he started reading it. And next thing you know, he turned himself over to God. The Lord works in mysterious ways, and the devil will try to tempt you every which way he can to steer you away from God.
I've seen the most
I'm a
stout
firm believer in that.
I've seen the most stout atheist I've ever seen in my life. I mean, people most of the time they just mad at God.
Mm-hmm.
They come into like the program and recovery and okay, blah blah blah, higher power, whatever. I don't need that part. And then 2 years later, these people were glowing, man. They are just living. You could just see love and life just coming off them, like Rick James aura in the Chappelle Show.
That's why I would say you'll never see an atheist on the battlefield when the bullets start flying. That's a fact. You won't see it.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. That's true.
Once them bullets start flying over your head and them bombs starts falling on you, you're gonna get religious real quick. All right, so now I'm gonna run into what we call the hot seat questions. I'm gonna ask you 30 questions. Just the first response, whatever comes to your mind first, that's your answer. Are you ready?
Pussy. What?
I gotta ask the question first.
All right.
All right, here we go. What's your favorite snack?
Steak.
Favorite chip?
Favorite what?
Favorite chip?
I'm on
Like
carnivore
potato
diet.
chip.
Carnivore diet.
Oh,
Steak.
carnivore? Okay. Favorite soda?
Water.
All right. Favorite fast food restaurant?
None.
What was it? What did it used to be? Didn't have one? Okay. What's your favorite ice cream?
There was one that was tasted like cake. It was like birthday cake ice cream. That was pretty good.
Okay. When you did drink, what was your favorite beer?
Anything. that would get me drunk. I never cared. From Cisco to Mad Dog, all the way to the new trans beer.
Did you just say Cisco? So down here in the South, they don't know what Cisco is. That's only up in the West Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania area.
Wild Irish Rose, all that shit. Whatever it was. I don't give I didn't care.
I call it Cisco liquid crack. That's what that is. All right, what's your favorite rap song of all time?
Impossible. But if aliens came down and said, explain hip hop to me, I would let them listen to One Mic from Nas.
All right, what's your favorite country song of all time?
Don't Take the Girl, even though Tim McGraw's a liberal pussy.
That is a good song. Who's your favorite mainstream artist?
Guess right now it'd be probably Morgan Wallen.
Okay. Other than yourself, who's your favorite independent artist?
I guess someone that never signed a major, like that I liked, that really, I mean, Tech Nine was cool. He's still doing some stuff now. I guess Wolf isn't really he's independent now.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's just, if you're going to try to I don't listen to really country rap. I respect some of them, but I don't listen to it. And like just independent, there's country singers that nobody even ever heard of, man, that I fucking love. I absolutely love them, man.
What would be your ideal collaboration? You and who?
Tupac, man. I can't think of anybody else.
Okay.
Waylon.
All right.
But I mean, I was thinking,
What's your favorite TV show present right now?
everything's woke, bro. I don't fuck with anything, man. I watch reruns of Vikings and Game of Thrones and like Seinfeld, The Office, Big Bang Theory, a little bit.
I thought you were gonna say something like Yellowstone.
I ain't watched none of that.
You haven't watched that yet? Oh, you'd love that. That's right up your alley.
I know they're gonna pull some bullshit woke shit. I guarantee they're going to if they haven't already.
No, they haven't.
Maybe I'll try it out. I don't know.
It's straight conservative all the way. I'm telling you. All right, so what is your favorite TV show of all time?
It's just like Dexter, The Sopranos, Game of Thrones. It's like a bunch of them, man. That are just classics, like just sick.
Sopranos was good. I like that one. What's your favorite comedy movie of all time?
Tropic Thunder had me rolling, man. Step Brothers is good. I like Adam Sandler shit. He don't get as dirty as the rest of them, but he's hilarious, man.
Favorite horror movie of all time?
I don't really get into them too much, man. I think Halloween, the first one, the original.
Okay. Favorite action movie of all time?
Bitch, I come with some crazy shit on the action movies, man. I'll go back. Motherfucking Roadhouse. I'll go back to motherfucking Rambo.
That was a good one. That was another good one.
I will come back. You know what I'm saying? Like John Wick, that dude's a badass. That shit's happening now. They're
That
not
was a good one
wokeifying.
too.
They're not wokeifying that shit. Like there's just a lot, man. But I would have to say, if it's action, man, like 300 is fucking insane, man. My
Yeah.
mama's from Greece, as you see back here, man. I got that blood in me, that Alexander blood. I got the Spartan blood. I got all that shit running through these veins, man.
All right. So, what is your favorite running shoe?
Running shoe.
Yeah, like Nike, Adidas,
Whatever I'm
Converse.
wearing when them fucking whatever I was wearing when them red and blue lights went on, man. Like what was it? But I tell you,
All right. What's your favorite?
the best shoe that's ever made in the history of shoes, and there's no debate, are these Air Jordan 3s. And I got them. I finally got these damn things. Finally. And I don't even wear them. I love them so much. I've been trying to get them for like 20 years. Okay, and I finally did, and it wasn't as expensive as I thought I was. So I kind of treated myself. It was like right before Christmas. I was like, this is just going to be my Christmas present, babe. She got me other shit anyway. But I love this shoe because it just reminds me of everything that was awesome. When I was just in love with basketball, Jordan Duncan from the foul line. I mean, he's just the GOAT, the greatest ever. I mean, I love this shoe. It reminds me of the best of America, man. I don't know why. It is the best shoe. The Jordan 3s. If anybody has a problem with it, you even speak LeBron, I'll block you. That's that.
Facts. I like that. Okay. What's your favorite sport?
To play or watch?
Either or.
I mean, I'm a freak for the Steelers. I mean, I am an insane fan. I've done over
What?
Probably 500 mock drafts already. Like I'm a mental
Bro,
pace.
I'm a diehard Steelers fan. You wanna know how I became a Steelers fan? And I'm not even from Pittsburgh.
You're born. You
My
don't
old man,
become.
listen, my old man is a diehard Eagles fan. Okay? November 4th, 1974,
Woo!
20 days before my fourth birthday, the Eagles came to Three River Stadium. Me and one of my older brothers, named Terry, we were playing with my old man's cross sabers because he was in the military, and we broke one of them. Oh, I got a whole closet full of Pittsburgh Steelers jerseys.
Me
Whole
too.
closet.
You got TJ Watt's Pro Bowl jersey? I'm a freak. I mean, I'm a mad person.
No,
Like
I ain't got that one yet.
I'll show you a site where
Anyway,
you can go grab them all.
me and my brother were playing with my dad's cross sabers. We broke one of them. He beat our ass for breaking one of them. Then he sent us to our room. Me being the little smart ass that I am, as I walked by the TV, I said, "That's okay. That team in black's gonna beat your team anyway." I got my ass beat for that. The rest of the afternoon, we can hear our old man scream at the TV, "Get that bum Bradshaw! Get that bum Bradshaw!" Bradshaw threw 4 touchdowns. Steelers won 27-0, and me and that one brother are the only Steeler fans in the whole family.
Well, you're the only smart ones, so I mean.
Matter of fact, I went to Shreveport, Louisiana, about 2 years ago, past Bradshaw's dealership. I just stopped in there, just on the off chance, and there he was.
Oh, nice.
I said, "Mr. Bradshaw, you ain't gonna believe this." I said, "Me and you got more in common than you think." He's like, "Why's that?" I said, "You got 4 purple." I said, "You got 4 Super Bowls. I got 4 Purple Hearts." That dude went in his office, got a helmet, signed it, and gave it to me.
Yeah, you be pushing that
I'm a
shit.
diehard Steelers fan. I'm a diehard Steelers fan.
Me too. I mean, it's not even. I mean, I'm a mental case, and George Pickens might be the best receiver in the league right now. Give him another year.
But I cannot stand the daggone head coach. Just can't stand him.
Tomlin.
I do not like him.
We'll
He's not a
see.
coach. He's a cheerleader. You never see him with a playbook. You never see him daggone calling plays. All he's doing over here is just hollering, screaming, and he's more of a cheerleader. He doesn't make any command decisions. That's just me personally.
Well, we got a horrible offense coordinator now. Someone Someone ain't never had a losing season in 15, 16 years, bro. I mean, that just don't happen. I'm not the hugest fan, but he ain't garbage.
Yeah, but he ain't no Bill Cowher.
No. Who is? There's very few people like that, but I mean.
And look, let's be honest. When in Super Bowl 43, when they beat the
Cardinals.
Cardinals in
Or
Detroit.
no, that was Seattle.
Yeah, but Seattle. When they beat Seattle, it was very obvious that was daggone Coward's team still. Okay? And it was very apparent in Super Bowl 45, he got out coached hands down. We should have never lost 45.
Well, Richard Mendenhall, we had all the momentum. We're coming back, and Mendenhall's fumble kind of. All right, back to the questions. People are like, all right, because I'll go on for.
I can talk about this for hours.
Me too.
Okay. What's your favorite college football team?
Come on, man.
West Virginia.
Mountaineers, all the
Favorite
way.
college basketball?
Mountaineers.
Okay. Favorite pro football team? We already discussed that. Favorite basketball team, pro?
Celtics.
All right.
I don't really even watch anymore. I don't care.
Favorite athlete of all time?
GOAT. Michael Jordan.
All right. Your favorite hobbies?
Pussy. I told you it'd come up, man.
All right. Favorite weapon of choice?
That's an impossible question, man. I guess SIG. I like the Mossberg Cruiser. Nothing wrong with Smith & Wesson, 40 cal. Geez Louise, man. Like there's weapons. I mean, seriously, I'd like a Spartan sword. It depends what situation, man. I'll tell you what would be my favorite weapon. But I mean, right now in current times, I mean, if it's just got to be for personal protection, I'd probably say the SIG or the 40 cal.
Okay. All right. Your favorite president of all time?
George Washington.
Really? I thought you would have said Ronald Reagan. That's what I thought you would have said.
We wouldn't be here if them men didn't do what they did and he didn't do what he did.
That's true. Favorite book to read to the kids?
Llama Llama.
Favorite things to do with the family?
With my girl or the whole family?
Whole family.
We like taking walks, man.
Okay.
We like taking walks.
Now, this is for a question for that all the ladies want to know. Are you a boxers, brief, or commando type of guy?
Boxer briefs.
Boxers, brief. All right, so there you go, folks. There's the hot seat questions
Whatever
that
these
you
are,
know
you know
more
what I'm saying?
about.
Like, they're kind of, look,
Yeah,
you
they're
know these
boxer
abs
briefs.
are coming back, guys. I was medium thin for a while. They're coming back, and I'm damn 40-something. You watch. Act carnivore diet, y'all.
You had your appendix out too, didn't you?
Yep.
Like I said, I got the exact same scar. They glued you shut, didn't they?
No, it was. Wait, I don't know. I think you're right. I think it was glue or some shit. Because I was out. That was out like 2 days later trying to ride a skateboard, and my neighbor
I
came
got the
out.
exact same scar.
And my parents knew I was all the way down yonder down the road, and they knew that I was going to try some dumb shit, and they told my neighbor, old Liberty Papulis, that they lived to be like 100. Her husband died when she was like 50. She lived to be 100, like 100 years old, and she was like, no, you should come out and yell at her. I was like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? When she said something, you had to, you know what I mean? It was over, and I was getting ready to get down this big ass hill with this scar. I mean, I probably would have fucking bit the dust and probably busted open my, appendix freaking surgery wound. I tell chicks I got shanked though.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
But that's over now. You know what I mean? Go watch the. You know what, man? You should go watch the. There's a video I did called "My Mom Is a Hater" because she's like I said, she's a little short Greek lady, and man, my family's from all over, dude. It's just white trash, like hillbilly Greek. But my mom was she's hitting me up and she telling me this, and we were at the every once in a while. My old man he worked in the steel mill. He retired from then, and then like he started his computer business and the sign business, and he was like, you should do this because I hate it. You're creative, like so I started working that. But he decided to go to these fairs all the time, man. Up here, there's like Hookstown Fair and all these different ones, and he thought he was like a wing salesman. But he made a bunch of money, but it was just the worst job in the fucking world in the middle of the summer when it's like 100 degrees out and you stand in front of a fryer. And of course, I had to do that shit. And this is while I'm mini thin, and I gave him my word, so I went. You know what I mean? While mini thin was blowing, people were walking up like, "Dude, are you mini thin?" I'm like, "Yeah. What kind of wings you want?" Like asking all her stuff, and then the girls are coming up. And my mom's like, "When are you going to get the girl and settle down?" And I was like, "I got all these girls. Why would I want any? They don't really like you. They just like the music and the money. These are whores." I'm just like, "What the fuck, mom?" She's like, "They don't like you for you. You need to lose a little weight too. The videos, you looked nice, had a nice body. Now you're out here, you're eating all the wings." Like, I was like, "What the fuck, mom?" Like, but I met my girl now, and she is the best. Absolutely the best. She's beautiful inside and out. Her heart, I never knew. Caring, I never, and I was taught a lesson. I just lived a week without her, and the 3-year-old was gone too because they were at the beach. And man, she does so much for me. I didn't even know. And she's so great right now. She's so she came back. She's probably tired, but she's out there right now. Like she knows I'm starving. She's probably got some eggs, carnivore diet, bacon, carnivore diet. I could eat whatever good shit while you guys eat your chips and shit. I could eat as much fatty shit as I want, and it just burns right off. Amen. But yeah,
Mhm.
if you watch that, she's like, they don't really like you. It's just the music, the money. You need to find a good girl. I was like, what the fuck, mom? Like, why you tell me this shit? She'll tell me I'm fat. She'll tell me bitches don't like me. Like all this stuff. They don't really like you. Like I brought chicks home before. She's like, nah, no, no. You can tell. She's been around. I'm like, Jesus, mom.
Hey, my wife's the same way with my son. She was. My wife's Italian. She just lays it all out. She doesn't hold back punches.
That's
So
what uh, Cam's mom is. Half black, half Italian. And oh, bitch.
yep.
No, I'm kidding. She's not a bitch at all. She's a good mama. And she married a cop. So I love it because Cam stays with them. She's here on the week. Actually, she's at my parents now. But I mean, ain't nobody regardless. You ain't breaking into a cop's house. Not here. You might try to do that dumb shit in New York or some shit with a fucking mob or tiki torch fucking pussy Antifa motherfuckers, thinking they're gonna fucking do something. But you do that shit in West Virginia, you're getting popped probably by the whole fucking neighborhood, man. You don't mess with
Most
the mob
definitely.
around here. I mess with them, believe me. But when I was cold busted, I put my hands up, man. Sorry to go up
Louisiana's
on
the same way.
sorry to go up on these rants, dude. But I mean, it's me. It's what's going on. Like you got some good questions, man. Like.
Like I said, I did a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
research
yeah.
on
My
you.
mom, I used to have a tanning bed that I never used at the old house before I bought this one. And she said, "Oh, I see you still got the cough in here." Like I was like just clowning me in front of everybody at a video shoot. You know what I mean? Just clowning the shit out of me. Nothing changed. Like she's like that's how I tour. Like my dad drives, I rest, and then my dad helps me set up, and it's family. My dad will take the money. Well, he used to take the money, and now it's just like I get paid and shit. So he just comes, take pictures, and does all that shit. And my mom runs the merch booth, and he'll help her do that. And then I'll come back. My mom was like, "I didn't really like it. You've done better." I'm like, "What the fuck, man?" People are coming up. There's huge lines. People want merch, autographs. She wants to pull me aside and tell me about anything she can critique me on or something like that. I don't know if it's to keep me humble, but I think my mom is just a fucking hater, man. I love her, but she's just a hater.
Hey,
Everybody's mad at her.
she's keeping it real.
Everybody's mad
She's
at her. I
keeping
mean,
it real.
maybe she is. I mean, she'll keep me grounded and focused, man. I love her to death. She's just like me. We get into it, boy.
She's keeping it real with you. That's good. All right, so one last thing.
Pussy. No, I don't.
Well, it's about that. You were quoted as saying that you always dreamt of marrying a celebrity,
No, I
right?
didn't. I said I want to marry a
That's what
woman
you
like my
were.
mom.
Well, this news article that I read on you said that you have been quoted to say that you always dreamt of marrying a celebrity. And in December of 2015, many explained that your future wife was going to be UFC star Paige Van Zandt. But then also said that your heart must have been broken when Paige started dating MMA fighter Austin Vanderford in 2016
I
and
got no
engaged in
idea.
2017.
I mean, I know who Paige Van Zandt is. I must have just said that off the cuff because she was hot and she could swing punches and shit. But no, I'm not. I never said I wanted to marry a celebrity. Fuck no. Are you crazy? Like hell no. That'd be the dumbest thing ever. I never want that. I've always said, and even in songs,
Okay.
a woman like my mom. I say it in Buck Wild and Free. I
Right.
say it in other songs. Like even though she's crazy and stuff, she always got your back. Always like that. And I found her, man. My girl is perfect. Fucking perfect, man.
That's
And
awesome.
we don't put our relationship online. We do absolutely none of that stuff. I keep that stuff private. I've seen what the
Hey,
internet and what
that is smart. That is
goofy
smart.
people can try to do, and they try to do this and that, and like she don't even get on social media. She don't care, man. We got kids. We love each other. We're worried about real shit in the real life. The internet's fucking fake. People are fake. They make up stories. They make up just these false narratives, just like the news and the government does, man. These people ain't living them fucking lives they say they're living. If you're an influencer or a YouTuber and you're fucking, this and that's happening all the time, I'm like, bro, no one's life is that exciting. You're a fucking liar. All right, you're definitely expounding and the truth. You're bringing that, you're just lying, man. Like I don't believe you. Like there's too much shit to be going on like that. I mean, there's problems in people's lives and shit, but if it'll get clicks and it'll get views and it'll get you paid, people say all kinds of shit.
Facts.
Paige Van Zandt.
That is facts.
What?
That's what the article said.
Who the fuck wrote that? You on one of them goofy ass like mini thin like you could type in my name
No.
like mini thin net worth and it'll tell you all the shit about me.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's crazy though. I always wanted to marry a celebrity. Yeah, that's some words that would never come out of my mouth. I don't look at women like that. You know what I mean?
Now, people, they can find your merch at Minithin Music, correct?
Minithinmusic.com.
.com.
I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram, which
In
they
which you
keep
do,
deleting.
you got a big selection too.
Yeah, I got some cool shit.
Now, when you were live the other night, I noticed that you showed off the new face mask, Rebel Flag face mask, but it's more like black and white.
And
You said you only had like 50 of them made.
yeah, these were all custom made. These are like our Civil War version. They're silver, like beat up silver. Um, it's kind of like our headless horseman type mask, like slash Punisher. It's got the flag. They're all beaten. I mean, these ones really aren't made to be worn while you're out four wheeling and doing crazy stuff like the other ones. These are kind of a collector's type deal. Like you might put them on every once in a while, but you definitely don't want to be. I mean, because like I said, they're all hand painted and lacquered over and glazed, and there's a lot of detail, and they're all like somebody took one of them little etchers and etched like 1 of 50, 2 of 50, and stuff like that. I haven't put them up yet because they're going to go. I'm going to auction them off once we get the algorithm going back. You know what I mean? I'm going to save one for me, 1 or 2 for me, and then but we still have both. I mean, I haven't put those up on the site yet. And like, as soon as there's people in here like that, somebody be like, "I'd give you fucking $100 for that one right now. Sign up for me." I'm like, relax, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna hook y'all up.
And when do you think City 2 Bitch is going to come out? Or City Bitch 2 is going to come out?
It's the question, ain't it? It's recorded. I'm just
A lot of people are asking for it.
Yeah, all they're asking. All right, that's what it is. I mean, that's the one. Like, man, it's recorded. I don't know if I should just wait and shoot the video, have a bunch of people come out and just drop it all together. Because I already got somebody.
I would do video.
I already got somebody to be in the video, the featured female. I know her. What's awesome is I knew her when she was like 8 years old, and her parents are fans, and she was a fan. Strong, good-willed country girl through and through from West Virginia. All about it. It wasn't even a hesitation. She's like, yes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just a good family, good people. Her parents are awesome, man. They're friends. And you don't see many people drive from Charleston to Beckley to come down to shows and stuff. And you're doing one for, I did a benefit show for a little girl that had heart problems. A little girl that was like a year old, and she needed to go. You know, I put a show together in like 12 hours. Then I did one for the younger kids, and then I did one later on. I did like 2 shows within like 8 hours or 6 hours. It was freaking nuts, and I was exhausted. And we had to drive 5.5 hours to get there, but it was worth it. We raised the money, got her what she needed. She's grown up. She's healthy. Amen. But they drove down for that show just so she could see me and see a whole show because she couldn't see it before. Held the mic, and then I'm like, she grows up and she's absolutely stunningly gorgeous young woman now. It's like 20, 21 or something like that. And I'm just,
that's what it's about.
but City Bitch 2, I think we might hold off on it and do. I might just keep dropping what I'm like little songs, like I just did with a lot of people missed that, you know, the actually Break Your Face had been released before. That song had been out for a couple years, but we did the video. Now people are like, oh, I do like that song a lot more than I thought. You know what I mean? Because they see people getting their ass whipped and shit, like me doing rolling crucifixes and elbowing, like, don't that he looks like Bjorn Ironside or some shit, like that big dude Kanan. He's huge. That dude's a linebacker here. They like it. People are digging it. It's just the algorithm's crazy, man. If this would have been 5 years ago, that shit would have had like 80,000 views already or something like that. But we'll get there. Slow and steady, man.
Well,
like
if it was me,
acceptance, patience,
if
gratitude.
it was me, right? If it was me, I would do a video for City Bitch 2, then release the song.
You know, I don't do
collabs. I wouldn't release the song without a video.
I don't do collabs with a lot of people. I don't. Even people that ask me for verses and stuff like that, I'm just like, man, it's not that I don't respect you. I just don't want to really put my shit out too much. And they've been asking me for the past 4 or 5 years, like people like, oh, let me get Minithin. And like, figured they could get me on the cheap or something for free because I wasn't doing anything. I was just like, nah, I'm good. Like I did that before too. Like, so you won't see me with any of these like big country rap names like on my shit because most of them, you know, the egos are crazy, man, just everywhere. But I know somebody else that's not like that from what I heard. And it's Nubreed. He don't do collabs either, really. And I would probably I don't want it, but now that you're thinking about it, I think it would be interesting because we both do pull from real life experiences. And if it was the right song and 2 people coming maybe from even different angles of their life experience, it might be something interesting. But I wouldn't. It's not something I want to do. It's just in my mind. I think it's something that would turn out pretty cool. But it's not something. I don't think I'd do it. I don't think he would. I don't know the man. I haven't talked to him. I don't think. I only know like 1 or 2.
Know him.
I don't know. I don't know like a lot of these people that came up a little bit after me. I know, you know, the ones that done it, and I've talked to Adam on the phone. He's getting ready to fight somebody. You know, he's paying money and $1,000, this and that. We talked about strategy for a minute and shit. Like, and He come on my live a few times. Adam's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, Newbreed's been rapping since 2009 from Polk County, Florida. He's been doing it a minute.
Justin used to hate that dude. Really hate that dude. Now we're cool. Like, I don't even know if he's doing music anymore. I don't know what he's doing. Like I said,
Justin Time?
I haven't caught up with anybody in a long time, man. I don't know.
Yeah, he was doing a concert last night with Newbreed and Jesse Howard at Outlaw Nation.
Oh. Well, there you
in
go.
North Carolina.
Everybody always says Tom McDonald or Eminem. Like, I'm just gonna ring them motherfuckers up and be like, hey, let's do a song. They'll be like, what the fuck? Like, but yeah, I'm not a big collab guy. I'm really not. I mean, I think you sell your own music and shit. Like, I think there'd be country artists. Like, you heard something that nobody heard before. That one, that remix of that track I want to do about the bullying and all that shit. Like, that would be better. I mean, people don't mix things like that, but I mean, man, would I love to have a country singer on that, man. Oh, that'd be good.
Let me ask you this. Since when you came up in the rap battle scene, if somebody came out and dropped a diss track on you, would you respond?
A what?
A diss track. Would you respond?
No, I'd just go slaughter them, like, in front of everybody at their family reunion, their barbecue, anywhere, man. I would just embarrass them in fucking public. Why would I fucking record? I didn't have shit back then, man. I didn't have anything to record with. My fucking microphone was a Radio Shack mic duct taped to a vacuum cleaner. No kidding.
I'm talking about today. If somebody were to drop a diss track on you, would you respond?
I doubt it. I don't think so. No, I don't care. I ignore the shit out of people. I don't care. Like I said, that one daughter was one thing. 3, I mean, who cares? It's people either want to, like, try to destroy you with either their following or they want to get a name for themselves. There's never just like if it was somebody close to me or something like that, and there was some like serious real life type stuff, I'd probably just fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like win, lose or draw. I don't care. Taking them, giving them, like, whatever. I don't really care. Like, your words aren't gonna fuck me up. Like, I don't. Silence speaks volumes, man, to a lot of people in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, that is true. Kill them with kindness.
I don't get into all that. I'm just like, yeah, these, like, people try to, you know what I'm saying? I've been fishing before. I'm pretty good at it. And I know when somebody's trying to fish and lure you in. And I know when, you know, a wise man, I've read everything from Plato and Aristotle and Sun Tzu. I know the art of war. You don't go to war when the time isn't right. You don't really, when there's a chance for peace, you never go to war.
That's why you gotta learn to play chess instead of checkers. Well, look, Manny, I appreciate you.
Listen to Back to the Wall.
Appreciate you allowing me. Huh?
Listen to Back to the Wall. True story of me being locked up. Every verse starts out the same. Wake up another day. Mark off yesterday. I mentioned chess in it. I learned to play chess. I'm kind of lethal with the pawns.
Mm-hmm.
Stabbed this cat over ramen noodles, dude. But yeah, humility, man. Be humble. Be giving. Be charitable. I pray every day to God to help me with it's kind of personal, but I mean, it really doesn't matter. I just hope every day to love my enemies and the people that don't like me, that hate me. It's tough sometimes to pray for them, but I absolutely do, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, because I know people usually don't hate or anything unless they're tormented or a lot of people are hurt deep down inside, and all anger stems from fear, and all wrath stems from fear. Behind all anger is fear. Fear of losing something. Fear of losing a physical confrontation. Fear of losing face. Fear of losing when it comes to these guys that are beefing all, and scared of losing their fan base, scared of losing status, fear of losing people in the real life, go do crazy, fear of losing their wife, fear of not having a drug and going through withdrawals, war. You fear that other country could destroy your way of life and what you're fighting for. I mean, it's behind all that. And I just pray that God just, my mentality, my physical actions, thoughts, and all that, I just pray that He guides me every day towards loving kindness, compassion, being my brother's keeper all the time, and doing the next right thing, like I said. And of course, loving
you said that,
loving thy neighbor.
Since you said that, let me ask you this: do you worry a lot?
Oh, I'm constantly, I'm an anxiety guy. So like my mental game is always going at war with myself. So yeah, I'm definitely one of those people that am working on. Don't jump to the worst case scenario, bro.
All right. So what I think, what I'm about to tell you, I think you might be able to get a song out of what I'm about to tell you, and it might change your life. So there are 763,363 words in the King James Bible. There's one word that's not in there. You know what that is?
Fear. No, wait. I know this. I've heard it before.
Fear's in there 365.
Yeah, one for each day. Dang. I forget, but I know this. I've heard it before. I think I heard it in a meeting.
Worry.
No.
Yep, that's the only word that's not in there. God says, "Give me all your troubles, and I'll bear them for you."
It's a tough one, turning over your life and your will to God. It's a daily struggle for everybody, I think. We got that self will, man.
And then the most easiest passage to remember in the Bible is Mark 11:22. 4 simple words: have faith in God.
I'm there.
Then here's the third thing that's a kicker. When a person worries, what you're doing is you're allowing the devil to get in your mind to question your faith to God.
A female always told me, if you pray, don't worry. If you worry, don't pray. It's like there's a bunch of cliches out there like that. But yeah, there's definite. The thing is, it's all about telling yourself the truth, man. It goes back to like Jordan Peterson was saying, the cognitive behavioral therapy type of thing, man. You change the way you think, you change the way you feel, it changes the way you feel, it changes the way you act, it changes the way that you act, you change your whole life. Or when you say act, it could be habits, things like that. That's why he starts off all those things with, what's your fucking room look like? Make your bed. Very important thing.
Sure.
And these things all matter, man. But yeah, I don't know. I feel bad because I haven't looked at anybody in the chat or anything forever. I feel like I'm letting these cats down maybe, but I heard of a guy named David Goggins. No, don't know who that is. I thought I was going to say, because there's always somebody that's my cousin that's not, or that was locked up with me that wasn't, that did this or that knows me, that's my best friend. I'm just like, dude, like, no. If somebody told you that, they're telling big fish stories, man. They're over there fibbing to you. Like, very few people can say that.
I very rarely do I ever read the chat. My ADD is that they don't get in my way. I never get anything done.
I might have that too.
So you take my ADD, you take my PTSD, and you take my TBI. You roll all out in one. I'm a basket case.
Yeah, we did come up with a music video in like a couple minutes. We were going to shoot a music video and we switched songs. Dust on the Bible wasn't even supposed to be a music video. We were supposed to shoot something else.
That was a great video. I love that video.
JoJo's on here. She's over here preaching.
Yeah, that's one of my subscribers. Keep speaking to him, Joe. Keep telling the truth.
Oh, I got to start hitting the weights, man. I lost all the weight. I got to start. Well, now that she's
Yeah,
back,
we are all basket case. We are all basket case.
my pap. That's his World War II Army photo.
That's awesome.
Anyway, man, I got to wrap this up. I'm hungry, and
Yeah,
they just got back.
I was gonna say the same.
I got to spend a little time. We've been on here 100, almost 2 hours. Dang.
Good times roll fast. Look, I appreciate you allowing me to do this. One last question. Do you mind if I download this and put it on my channel?
I'll go right ahead, bro. Monetize that. Monetize it too. I'm not that greedy fuck.
So look, everybody, go check out Mini Thin. Check out his new music. I promise you won't regret it. This guy, you can go read his daggone history. He's an OG of OGs. He's been on the stage with
Locked
some
up,
big
cuffed
names.
up, roughed up, fucked up. No matter what it is, I probably done did it, lived through it. I'm here to talk about it. I won't lie to y'all. That's all I can say.
Facts.
And the Steelers are the best team ever. George St. Pierre is the greatest UFC fighter ever. Don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for marketing. Because everybody, even myself, I market. Think for yourselves. Don't let other people think for you. And if you're out there living like there ain't no God, you better hope you're right, y'all. I'm telling you. And I do sound different speaking than I do on tracks. I don't know why I rap that way. It's just something that comes out. So fucking deal with it. You will definitely like it. I promise you. I get all raspy and grimy, and I don't know why. It's just how it comes out.
Amen to that.
Trying to stay humble.
Well, I appreciate it.
All right, guys. I love all y'all. I gotta go spend some time with the family. It just came back. City Bitch 2 is coming. And when it does come, I promise you, it's gonna be like a flamethrower to them snowflakes. Y'all are gonna love it. I don't know how long YouTube will keep it up, but it'll be worth it.
And I will react to it.
Hashtag regulators. Peace, y'all.